Hi, my name is Cody Novak, and this is your 2019 in review. We're going to look at two things, 2019 and what's in store for us in 2020. So when we look at 2019, it was a great year across the board. If we look at the Canadian stock market, the US market, the international market, even the bond market, all had very, very strong positive returns. And the same is true for your portfolio. If we look at the way your portfolio is set up right now, from the beginning of the year, the equities are up 16.93%, the bonds are up 5.11%, and the alternative or private investments are up 7.83%. So all perform very, very well. And we were just at a conference this past weekend, and there were two very notable speakers. The first was Brian Belsky, and he's the Chief Investment Officer at the Bank of Montreal, and he believes that we're in the middle of a 20-year bull market, so he's very optimistic for 2020. The second was the Chief Economist at Industrial Alliance, and his name is Clement Gignac. He believes that 2020 is going to be another positive year, but not quite as positive as we saw in 2019. So for your portfolios, when we look at equities, we're focused on lower volatility equities that aren't quite as volatile as the overall public stock market. We also have bonds in many of your portfolios, which add to that stability. And then the private or alternative investments that are pretty unique to our office. And they provide a source of return that isn't dependent on public stock market returns. So when we add those three aspects together, it can create a very well-diversified portfolio that can perform well over time. So very optimistic about 2020, and we look forward to catching up with you again at the end of the first quarter.